Okay. Good morning. You're Carlos Rodriguez?
Yes.
And so, Mr. Salinas
Yes, right.
has been here before and we went through some motions and I granted, I guess, an order, for the investigator for Mr. Salinas and the investigator for the Assistant District Attorney's Office to get together at an appropriate time for that investigator to walk through, take pictures if necessary, not touch anything in that home. And is that why we're here today?
Yes, Your Honor. It has not been done as of today. I've sent multiple follow-up emails to Kobe. I understand that new district attorney.
Yes, Ms. French is new on this, so I'm
Yes.
sure she's gotten up to speed. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Judge. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. But I mean, I've made all good faith efforts. I've put the state in contact with my investigator. Made diligent follow-ups throughout the last month. And it seems that the order has not been carried out.
And Mr. Gertz, why are you here standing
I
up?
represent Loriana Sola Gomez, Judge, the homeowner of the
Okay,
home whose home is set to be searched, and I'm here to assert his Fourth Amendment rights not to have his home searched without.
well, it's not a search. I'm not allowing anyone to search anything. It's just a walkthrough to get the kind of the lay of the land of the house is my understanding. So I think there is a distinction with regard to that. And
It
go ahead.
be difficult, Judge, but I mean, the Fourth Amendment, there's no case law that makes such an exception for law enforcement or anybody to just walk through a home and start photographing stuff. And I absolutely object. This person has a Fourth Amendment right to be free from searches, and entering the home is a threshold search issue. And this court has ruled on that in lots of occasions. There's not some imminent threat. There's not some safety sweep. This is a fishing expedition for evidence in a case. And we're asking the government and another parties or a party to a case that my client's not a party to's lawyer's team to be able to enter his home without his permission. And your order specifically says he's got a right to assert his Fourth Amendment rights. I'm here asserting his Fourth Amendment rights.
Your Honor, if I may, the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches. Given the fact that there might be potential Brady evidence, again, my client is facing potentially up to 40 years in prison. So I think, while of course Mr. Laureano does have Fourth Amendment right, I'm not arguing that he doesn't. That's clearly balanced here. And I'm not the state of Texas, so I wouldn't be able to press charges or on anything that is found there.
Request a search warrant.
Yes.
Your Honor, may the state be heard on this matter? First, let me say that I just, while we've been here, placed my hands on this file. This order came to my attention yesterday when an email was forwarded to me. And so I backtracked a bit to find out how this all occurred. And my initial concern is that the way the order is written, it does seem tantamount to a search warrant. And our CCP 106 says that no person shall be deprived of their right to remain free from seizure of their persons in their houses, their papers and possessions, from unreasonable seizures or searches. Not only was the state not given notice of the motion that was provided to the court in order to have an opportunity to have notice of what was being required or an opportunity to respond in writing.
Well, I think they were. I mean, we were here on this motion previously.
Yeah,
It went.
Kobe argued.
Yeah, there
very
was an
much
argument.
the same arguments that they're both making, both attorneys are making,
So
were made back then.
Let's everybody stop.
Yes, sir.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hold the enforcement of the order at this time. I'm going to do some of my own research based on the objections that have now been lodged by the Assistant District Attorney as well as Mr. Gertz on behalf of the homeowner. What I would like is for everyone to do a short brief on the matter, and get that to me within a week or so, and then I will make some type of ruling and we can come back and at that point, Mr. Gertz.
Judge, may I make a proposal as sort of an offer and compromise? If the defense would like, I could have my investigator, who's a former Texas Ranger, go and photograph each room in the home. And at the defense expense, it probably costs $300 total or something, but photograph each room in the home and come back and give an affidavit saying these are true and accurate photographs. And we could do it as a business records affidavit, so it'd be admissible at trial. And that way there's no state incursion into my client's home, and there's no other incursion into my client's home. And yet it's a trustworthy source. You know who I'm talking about. And my investigator could come and give us one statement or whatever, proving up the photographs as well.
Your Honor, it seems like we're just the purpose of that would only be to delay. My initial my initial emotion, Your Honor, was just my investigator at the defense's own expense. I didn't ask for the state's investigator. That was something we compromised on. So
that's what I ordered, so that the homeowner would have
Right.
that level of
Right.
comfort, which is one of the things that Mr. Hoppower, but
Right.
why?
which I don't oppose. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry. Your Honor.
if what you're going in for, which I said is not a search and not touching or moving anything, but just to visually inspect layout of the home, then
Yes.
why would there be any issue with allowing Officer Best to go in and take pictures, even potentially a video just of the lay of it, so that there would be, I would ask if he did that, pictures and a video, he could come in, swear, and then that would be the same thing that I was going to allow y'all to do. And that way there's not your people going in. If he's willing to offer that, I think that probably sounds like a good compromise.
We could do it by the end of the week. We could just be done with it.
Well, look, Your Honor, I don't, and I appreciate the counsel's suggestion. My only thing is, because we live in a world full of human beings. I'm not saying that I don't trust whoever their investigator is. It's just I don't see what the issue would be with allowing my
Fourth Amendment.
Sure, Your Honor. Sure.
So if we're going to avoid a Fourth Amendment issue and me getting mandamus or whatever could potentially happen if I force this issue, and there's an easy way around it where I'm potentially not going to get in legal trouble, then I like that idea.
Okay.
And so
I'm not trying to get you in legal trouble.
This isn't just about walking through a house. The defendant is facing up to 40 years in prison, and the layout of that home could support or completely destroy his defense. It's why this fight matters.
So what I'm going to do at this time is I'm going to modify the order that I previously entered, and I'm going to take Mr. Gertz up on his, if you're willing, obviously, if you were going to pay your investigator to pay, I'll let y'all get together with the investigator who is a very trustworthy person. If he's a former ranger, he comes in and does stuff all the time for different attorneys on both sides of the table here in Jefferson County. So if you guys can get that taken care of, I'll let y'all visit, get that done. I want video, thorough video, so that somebody would know exactly how to potentially lay out a house, pictures of the rooms, every room, and a thorough video of the house. And if you guys are willing to do that, then I will modify the order that is what's going to take place and get that done within, I would say, 2 weeks. Okay.
Your Honor, I would concede to allowing, that ranger, but I would ask for a specific deadline within a week, just given that it's been.
Well, I just said 2 weeks, so we're going to get it done within 2 weeks. It's already Tuesday.
Can we have it the 24th? Just so I have there's like a concrete date.
I'll give you a date.
Thank you.
No, we're on the 10th.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get it done by Friday the 20th. Mr. Gertz, Friday the 20th.
Now, the judge sets a firm deadline that's critical. In criminal cases, time changes everything. Details fade, scenes shift. If the defense believes this house holds key evidence, this video could become a turning point.
That's the rest of this week and then all of next week, if you'll get that done.
Yes, sir.
And that information, and what I would ask is if you would, make that available to both Mr. Salinas as well as the Assistant District Attorney.
Yes,
That
sir.
way they both have any information so that if he's talking about something, she also has a copy of it. That would be great. All right. I'll make some notes. So what I'm going to do, well, yeah, I'm gonna make some notes. Do you have my signed copy? Give me that one. Yeah, that would be better. So what I'm going to do is make some modifications on that order, date it today, with what that order is that I just did, and I think that avoids all of those issues.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it might be prudent to also order that there be no alterations to the home of Mr. Gart's client prior to
As of right now.
this being effective.
Sure. So I would ask Mr. I'll make that a part of the order. And here's the thing, I don't think I can really order them to do anything. They're not a party to this suit. And so I would ask that you please have your client cooperate,
Yes.
with not making any changes of substantive. Obviously, they're gonna live in the house, but, no major changes before that's taken care of. If they would, go.
Notice how the judge protects constitutional rights while still pushing the case forward. No forced search, just documented video. Smart. Compromise. But here's the real question. Is this strategy or delay?
Along with that, that would be great, but I don't know that I really could order them to do so, but I will make these modifications and then we'll reset it. Probably what I'll do is about a 45-day reset instead of a 30. That gives you the time to get that information back and then to kind of all get on the same page and we'll see where we are at that point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Arch. Thank you, Mr. Salinas.
Thank you.